Hey peeps. So, I just wanted to share something. And like these videos are kind of like my own diary. So like I post them and someone out there could have like similar experience or like been through it and can either help me or I've been through something that they're going through and I can help them. So that's like real reason why I post these videos. But these videos are always just like me talking about like updating on things and stuff like that. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about something that kind of triggered me earlier today. So earlier today, and something I've kind of realized too, a realization I came to. I don't know if you want to call it a download or what, but earlier today, if you know me and you know when there's like road trips, basically, I will have a bandana thing on. Not bandana, I don't know what you call it. Headband. I'll have a headband on because I like to sleep on the trip, so my eyes are dark, so it's nice and dark and covered, okay? I will always have my headphones on over as well. One will be on the ear and one will be like off the ear until I'm in the vehicle and we're actually like moving. And if it's cold out or winter, I'll have a hoodie and the hoodie will also go over. If it's hot out, my new thing now is I have my fan around my neck. So the fan's the only thing that's new. Otherwise, all this other stuff's I've been doing for years. Even when I worked stagehand and we had to drive to different venues in different, well, it was the same state, but different towns. There we go. Different towns, I still even did this. Or if we were at the venue and we were taking a break, I still even did this. Not once has my mom or anybody said anything about it. Not one person has said one thing about it. But the one person that finally said something about it is the only one that has not seen me do this all the time. They've seen me do it a few times. And something I realized earlier was the one person that noticed it, they complain a whole freaking lot. They are so freaking negative. It's always, every time they talk, I just feel me getting irritated inside of just like, oh my God, shut up. Like, negative, complain. But they also like say things to me. But if anyone else was doing what I just did, what I was doing with the headphones, shit like that, it wouldn't be spoken of. My niece literally did something tonight at the restaurant that I sometimes do, but I get called out for it. Well, when they start seeing her doing that, I'm curious. Is she gonna get called out? I'm curious. Because, one, who gives a shit? Okay? If I'm comfortable and it makes me feel relaxed and all that shit, then why does it freaking matter if I'm wearing those? Huh? Why does it matter? If I'm covering my ears, I have my eyes covered, I'm wearing those until we get in the vehicle. Why does it matter? If I'm comfortable and I can still hear and still communicate and still be there, why does it matter? The only reason it matters is because they said tonight, they said, you look stupid. Why are you wearing that? That's weird. Isn't that rude? That's rude, isn't it? But then I said, I always do. And I looked over at this other person. This other person has seen me doing it We went to a wedding and I had them on. We went to, I'm just going to say it, my mom. We went to Bismarck this last weekend and I was doing it. We went to a wedding and she let me wear socks with sandals. And you know what her exact words were when I mentioned about it? I was like, oh, I got to take my socks off. And she goes, no, your feet hurt. It's understandable. They'll understand. Just wear your socks with your sandals. Who cares? What? But that's weird. That's stupid. That makes you guys look bad because you're embarrassed now because there's someone around you doing something that makes you uncomfortable. Anyways, back to what I was saying and that's what I had today too. I had my socks with my sandals because my feet were hurting. But I don't want to wear tennies the whole time in the vehicle. I want to have my shoes off to relax. I always take my shoes off everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. And again, only one person complains. One person complains. But anyways, so that one person complained and said, you look stupid. That looks weird. Why do you have that on? Blah, blah, blah. I look over at my mom to roll my eyes because I was like, of course, he's going to say something like that. Like, who gives a shit? But you know what she said instead when I looked at her? You're not going to wear that. What? I'm not going to wear that? That was your reaction to what he just said to your daughter? That was your reaction? But your other daughter's okay? Yep. He never talks about her. Like, she's doing things that I used to do. Lighting candles and making moon water and all that shit. Angel numbers. She's always posting them every time she sees them now. But when I was doing it, oh my God, that's so weird. Oh my God, what wrong with Jess? Oh, she's doing witchcraft. Oh. Or the other one, was I'd make moon water all the time. And I'd burn candles to do like spells type of things, right? She's doing it too. But nothing's ever said when she's doing it. Here's another example. I always say, sending you love, healing, and light energy. But, and I used to be talked about it. Like, why do you do that? It's weird, blah, blah, blah. But now she does it. And nothing's ever said. She collects crystals. Nothing's ever said. She does the same shit that I was doing. Yeah, I was being called out for it. But she, nope, no problem. He doesn't say anything to her. So, yes, I know he loves me. But sometimes I feel like he's like, I can't go and pick on my wife. And I can't go and pick on my daughter. And I'm really irritable right now. I know who I can get under their skin. Because if I get under their skin, that's not. I know. I'll get under her skin and she won't do shit about it. It's me. Everyone loves to get under my skin. And I don't understand why. Why am I always bullied and picked on? I don't understand. But anyways, when my mom said that, you're not going to wear that, I went, yes, I am. I always wear this, Mom. And then I left it at that because I was just like, on the outside, it looked like I was fine. On the inside, I was fucking red. Sorry, I just swore. Rewind. Beep, beep. I don't give a shit. I was red inside. I was so angry inside. And so, I was thinking about it, and then I fell asleep, and then I was thinking about it, and then I fell asleep. So on the way up, or the way to the place, I was thinking about it, and I ended up falling asleep, because I felt tears were coming. And then on the way back, it hit me again, and again, I could feel tears start coming, and I fell asleep. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to make a video, because the video is going to help me feel better. But something I think I realized, my growing up, people always said that I had high confidence and high self-esteem. Like, my sister was jealous because I had high self-esteem, is what I was always told from people. You know why I think I struggle with my self-esteem now? And why I don't have a strong confidence anymore? Is my family. It's my family. It literally is. They're the ones who have always been putting me down. Why does it matter if I have headphones on my head, a bandana, and my fan around my neck? Which, by the way, since I got that fan, I'm always wearing it around my neck everywhere we go. Not one of you two have said one thing about that. So, but the moment he says something about it, Mom counterbacks at it. That's another thing I noticed, is my mom, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense, because she's a mirror. That makes sense now. Because, yeah, I was just going to say something I noticed my mom is she mirrors off other people. She doesn't realize she's doing it, but she mirrors off other people. Like, if she's around Dad and he says things, she, like, is with him. If she's around my sister, again, she's, like, in with him. My brother, in with him. But when she's around me, I notice she's different. I've noticed she's completely different when she's with me. She treats me completely different when those three are not around. When those three are around, it's like a huge different personality of how she treats me. And, yeah. My family are the big issue. Like, you see people that are bigger and they wear, like, crop tops or like swimsuits where they show their belly, right? Again, Dad's the one that mentions it. Oh, her belly's really big, she shouldn't be showing off her belly. Why do you give a shit? Does showing off my belly affect you? Because obviously it affects you on what I look like. Either A, you're jealous because you can't do it and you can't be confident and show it yourself, or B, it's because you have to have everything picture perfect. And that is what it is. My family cares more about what we look like than being comfortable or understood or whatever. Here's another thing that happened today. And my real dad does the same shit. He used to do it really bad when I was younger, to the point it caused me to do S. We know what S is. And I'm not talking about the three-letter word S. I'm talking about the other S, like that S. Because I'd get so triggered. And it pisses me off because my dad, my stepdad, he has a freaking psychology degree, but yet he doesn't understand this shit. He said today, and this isn't the first time this type of talk has happened, blah, 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 blah. Like, he's like, oh, you don't have autism. Like, he does not believe at all I have autism. He's like, no, you do not have autism. And my mom, she goes back and forth. I don't even know what she believes anymore, if I have it or not. And right now, the testing, we're waiting on them too. And so I can feel the tears coming on right now. I know, because my whole life growing up, multiple therapists that I've seen. By the way, I'm the only one in the family that saw therapists growing up. Just want to put that out there. My sister didn't until she was like almost adult. She was an adult, yes, because she was living on her own at this time, yes. Yeah, and my brother, as far as I know, has never been to therapy. Yeah. My mom finally has started therapy because her doctor said she had to start therapy. When we've been saying for years she needs to go to therapy. But you know what? My dad needs to go to therapy too. And not just, I'm not talking about just my stepdad. I'm talking about my dad as well. Like, everyone in my family needs to go to therapy. But, again, and they need meds. But, again, it's only me. It's only me. It's always only me. I don't understand why I can't just be myself. Why do I have to be picture perfect? But no one else has to. No one else has to. Someone else in the family shows their belly off and they're not the tiniest. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Again, like lighting candles, making moon water, doing spells and rituals. Someone else does it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But I do it. No. No. Nope. Nope. They're doing witchcraft. They're crazy. They need help. Blah, 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 blah. It makes me comfortable. I feel more relaxed and less anxious when I have my pink fan around my neck, when I have my headband on my head and my headphones on my ears. Okay? It makes me feel comfortable. So why can't you accept that? But instead, you want me to be uncomfortable, and you want me, and then you wonder, why do I get so, like, triggered right away? Or why, you wonder why I have so many problems. Well, growing up, I couldn't be myself. At all. I was either too loud and hyper and manic, which I was called that the other day. I was just happy. I was happy and excited. My energy was high. But that was being manic. I was being manic. But opposite of that, it's either now she's too quiet. She's too quiet. What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? Well, because in this moment, I'm trying to not rip my ears off with all this noise going on. I'm trying right now not to cry because I'm so overwhelmed and anxious right now, and I don't know what to do, and my body's freaking out. So, yeah, that's why I'm quiet right now. But you guys wouldn't understand that. You wouldn't understand that I have thoughts of literally ripping my kidneys and things like that out of my body because I feel so uncomfortable in my body in certain situations. And when I do certain things to make me feel comfortable, then I hear from you guys, oh, that's weird. Oh, that looks stupid. Like, that is so rude. I don't sit there and complain about my family's outfits. You never hear me go, oh, that doesn't match. Oh, that is ugly. Oh, that looks really weird. You shouldn't wear that. I never do that. They wear weird shit too sometimes, okay? And Dad wears weird shit. You know what? Dad wears socks with Crocs. How weird looking is that? Huh? But do I sit there and go, Andy, that looks really weird. You shouldn't do that. No, I don't. I just let it go because, one, he's comfortable. Two, his feet hurt, so that's why he has the socks on, and he has creams on his feet to keep for the socks to keep it on there. So why does it matter? He's comfortable, and it's beneficial for him. Leave it alone. I'm comfortable. It's benefiting me. Leave it alone. You guys wonder why I have all these issues. You wonder why I'm on disability. And they have no idea that this upsetted me, by the way. They have none idea at all. If they do see this video, it's going to be like, Where the hell did that come from? She was laughing. She was smiling. She was playing. There was no arguing. We all got along. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's called put on a mask to fit for you guys, to make you guys feel comfortable. That way I don't get even more bullied and my self-esteem even lower. I'm working on my self-esteem and confidence. I'm working on getting them high again. But it's very, very difficult. It's very difficult when you have people like that. And then I don't understand it because Andy mentioned a friend today. And he was like, this friend was in the military. And if you mention you have ADHD and all that, he'll just shut you up and walk away because he does not believe in ADHD because in the military, they have broken people with ADHD. But then I find out he wasn't in the military, he was in the Navy. People I know that have been in the Navy say the Navy is easier than the military. So yeah, they probably broke them in that moment, and then they probably came home and they were worse. Just like someone that doesn't have PTSD goes to the army, is in the military, and comes home, and now they have freaking PTSD. But didn't they break them back in the military? Yeah, they did. You can't say that every freaking person can be broken. You can't, like, oh, I get so frustrated and mad because they have all these issues, but yet they can't accept that they have all these issues. But it's okay if I have all these exceptions, but they don't know how to handle all these issues. So then they do things that make it even worse. And then they turn around and wonder why I have all these issues. Like, it's freaking... And then they get mad when I say, oh, it's freaking common sense. But they get mad because there's things where they'll say, oh, well, it's common sense. Okay, my brain does not process in the way that you're talking. So no, it's not freaking common sense. My brain is going, huh? And you're getting pissed off because I'm not understanding and you think I'm not listening. I'm listening. I just can't freaking understand and you just don't understand. You guys just don't understand. I hate invisible illnesses and diseases and mental health. I can't. Sometimes they make me so upset because people just don't know how to treat people the right way. And then they don't understand why there's all these SHOOTING in schools, or why there's all these S people passing away. They're doing it to themselves, or why people struggle with SH, or like, hello, look at this world. Look how you guys all treat each other. I mean, yes, I have moments where I'm not going to say I'm not treating them the best, but I say things that I shouldn't say. Like, I'll be like, oh, I hate that person. And then I catch myself and I'm like, oh, wait, I don't mean hate. I mean dislike. But then I'm going, oh, but that wasn't nice either, you know? Or I'll be like, oh, my God, look at that person's hair, or blah, blah, blah. But I'm not doing it as like, oh, my God, look at that person's hair. I'm doing it as, oh, my God, look at that person's hair. Like, whoa, I've never, like, whoa, crazy, what? I don't sit there and go, oh, you shouldn't do that because that looks weird. Oh, you shouldn't do that because that's ugly. Oh, you shouldn't do that because that makes me uncomfortable. I don't do that type of stuff at all. I've never have. I've always been about fairness and equal. And then like the other thing today, like, This one really hurt, and I don't think they don't even know it hurt. As we were saying our goodbyes, my grandma wasn't even gonna hug me goodbye. And she's short like I am. So, like, when I hug people that are tall, most people are taller than me, so I'm used to my head going in first, to get, And that's what I did, and I smeared a little bit of her bottom part of her glasses. And she freaked out. She's like, oh, you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. You can't do that. Oh, you gotta watch out. Oh, look what you did. Look what you did. Like, really? I'm short. I'm sorry. It was an accident. They're not broken. I can never do anything right. That's the other thing, too. Oh, I'm told all the time by some people. I'm not gonna say, I'm saying some people because those same people that say this, by the way, these words, are the same people that sit there and turn around and say, oh, that's weird, oh, that's stupid, oh, that's ugly, or blah, 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 like the ones that talk shit, basically, about me, are the same ones that sit there and go, oh, I can't believe you don't see all your talent. Oh, I can't believe you don't understand how talented you are. Oh, you're so talented. Oh, blah, blah, blah. You should do this and do that. I am, really. But then you turn around and say I'm not, basically. Like, you're not saying those exact words, but that's how my brain is processing it, and it's sounding like to me. The other thing is, they wonder why I don't go to family holidays. They wonder why I hate holidays. But they wonder why, oh, I don't go to family things. Because I don't feel welcomed. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel accepted. And it used to be just my mom's side. But it's my dad's side too now. Actually, it used to be my mom's side and my stepdad's side. My stepmom's, I feel like she doesn't even give us a chance really to see that family. But my real dad's side, I don't feel accepted either. I'm the one mess up, I'm the one that the non-normal one. That's the other thing too, is when we have conversations, my stepdad will always be like, you're opposite. Remember, you're opposite. You're opposite. But then when we're talking about something, I'm like, well, maybe that's not true, Andy, because I'm opposite, remember? And they're like, don't even start that with me. You're the one that said it. He was the first person to ever say it. Oh, you are really opposite than everybody else. But the only reason is when there's proof. When there's proof from a doctor that literally says to his face, I'm tired. And when I say I'm tired, it's I don't want to be alive anymore. I'm tired. And the thing that sucks is we're always going to be alive because we're freaking immortal. I want out of this body. I feel so not suffocated, but I'm trapped. I don't know the word. I feel so uncomfortable in this body. I want out of it. Now I'm crying. freaking video again. And all my spiritual stuff I post, I feel like I'm being like fake because I'm crying. But I'm not being fake. I'm posting them because I want to teach people. You know? Help them understand their self, because there's people out there that don't freaking understand them. And I know how it feels not being understood. I know how it feels not feeling loved. I know how it feels being stuck in your body. I know how it feels to have triggering thoughts and wanting to do certain things to your body and not wanting to live and all of those things. I understand it all. I'm freaking 33 and I still freaking struggle with this. And I don't understand why. And then I do understand why, because then I see it and it's my family. It's my family. Alright, well, oh, and that's another thing. You want to know another thing? I remember when I made a video because I was so excited because I figured out the yin and yang thing, and like I'm was it a dog? No, I'm a horse, and my opposite was the ox. No, I don't remember. Whatever. And I figured out the yin and yang thing, right? And I figured out like the astrology thing of like sunrise, moons, blah blah blah. Like my niece is the moon of my rising sign, so she's my opposite. And then when you also look at the yin and yang, she is my opposite as well on there. And on the way home, I brought that info up of like, oh, by the way, Timmy, did you know that your mom's yin, you guys are yin and yang? And he's like, no, that's not true, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yes, it is, right, Mom? Of course, she was on his side. No, that's not true. Wait, what? What is that? Blah, 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 blah. No, he would be blah, blah, blah. She was in on it. Like, when we were talking about this, and we told some family friends, and we were at Frying Pan and told her one of her best friends, and like, and she was even be like, oh, Jess, you gotta show this to them. Ask them what theirs is, blah, blah, blah. But see, like, what I mean? She mirrors. So now she was saying, oh, no, that's not true. Oh, you don't even know what that is, blah, blah, blah. Like, what? That's why I just ended up putting my headphones on and the headband, and again I could feel the tears were coming, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make a video so I can get this out and feel better. And I don't know. And then on top of that, my sister's fiance doesn't like me, and he's a total jerk to me. Like, when I tell my therapist the things he says or does, she's like, he has no right to do that. You need to tell your sister. My sister knows. She knows. He is such an ASS to me. And I don't do anything to him. I have not done anything to him. And I have helped his family out so friggin' much. When Dree was first pregnant, they didn't have a car. I let them use my car. And guess what? He ended up breaking one of my iPhone cord thingamajiggies. But I let him use my car. I could have said, no, too bad. Figure it out. I watch Iris all the time for him. I can say, no, figure it out. She's your daughter. You need to spend time with her. Like, there's so many things I could do, but I don't. Like, today when we were at the pizza place or whatever, and I was grabbing the cheesy bread, and one of them fell on the side. He's like, come on, Jess. Like, really? And then, and I guess my brother and my mom didn't notice, because when I talked about it on the way home, they're like, no, he didn't do that. I didn't notice that. Like, really? Really? And then, my aunt was talking to us, and I was talking to her, and if you know me, like, right now even, I'm loud. My voice is always loud. I can't control it. It's just loud. It has my whole life. I've always heard, oh, here comes Jess down the hallway, because they can hear my voice. So you can get fucking used to it, okay? Sorry, I swore again. Get used to it. The girl you're marrying, my sister, her voice is loud. Her mother's voice is loud. Get used to it. You're going to be in a family that is loud. But you know what he said to me? No, he didn't say it to anyone else, but he said to me, Jess, you don't need to be talking so loud. Calm down, quiet. Like, he's such a jerk to me, and sometimes I just want to freaking punch him in the freaking face. I can't anymore. I crave so much to hurt my body. I crave it so much. People do not understand how much freaking strength and power and energy it takes me to not hurt my body. And now that I'm saying this, and someone's gonna see it, and then they're gonna be like, oh, she needs help. Because that's not normal. That's psychotic. That's manic. Oh, she's so sensitive. You're too sensitive. Oh, you're such a baby. Oh, grow up. You're crazy. You're weird. But you're wise. You're smart. You have wisdom. You're intelligent. It's such a freaking mix. Like, I don't even know who I am, to be honest with you. I don't know who I am. I don't know if I'm a writer. I don't know if I'm an artist. I don't know if I'm a singer. I don't know if I'm kind. I don't know if I'm sweet. Because I hear all these things. I don't know if I'm smart. I don't know if I'm stupid. I don't know. Because I hear so many things back and forth. I hear both sides nonstop. And sometimes it's the same person saying one thing and then changing and saying another thing. It's just not. And if, like, I know, honestly, this is stuff I chose when I talked to God before coming here. But why? Because I wanted growth. What was the growth that I want? Did I want to, like, skip through a whole bunch of steps and get it all done and over with? I don't know. People that know astrology, I have House 9 Capricorn Stellium. Like, do you not understand that? People that do, they're probably like, whoa. Like, yeah. I'm supposedly the shaman in the family. But no, that's my sister. That's my sister, because she goes to shaman classes and she knows what she's doing. she's make drums and like yep, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. She can do that stuff. That's accepted. That's okay. There's even people, just to say, my mom even buys her things that include that type of stuff. Mom and dad both buy her things or get things that are to do with that type of stuff. But when I was into that stuff and I looked into it and stuff like that, nope. That is not in this house. You're gonna have something's gonna happen to us. It's really bad. No, you don't play with that stuff, Jess. Nope, that's witchcraft. That's bad. Nope. Anyways, I'm done. I'm just done. And that's just the mental side, you guys. The physical side is, oh, you're too young to be on all those meds. Oh, that med is for old people. What are you doing on that med? Oh, you have way too many meds. You need to do a med wash. Oh, all these meds are affecting you. Are you sure all these meds are helping you? Oh, do you really need that med? Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure? Yeah. How about you transfer to my body? You transfer my body, be in my body for a month, and then you tell me if you need any of this stuff. How about that? I don't know if people are just like, I know being light energy irritates people. That's something I'm learning this year. Like, I trigger people's shadow side. But shouldn't they figure out how to, like, fight their shadow side? I don't know. Or, like, how do they not see, like, okay, well, if I'm saying this is okay for this one person, then this should be okay for this person. Or, hey, if she's comfortable, that's okay. I don't care. They care more about the looks than they do the truth. And I know those two. I know that's because of my mom and dad's parents and how they grew up, but still. And people wonder why I feel not loved by my family. Like, why I feel like they don't really love me. Like, it's all a front. It's all a lie. It's all fake. I've made many videos about it, and they wonder because of the shit that they do and say. You don't do that to someone you love. And I'm not talking about just main family. I'm talking about all family, like extended family, like cousins and aunts and uncles and grandmas and grandpas and I'm done. This is over. This is almost an hour. Should I get high? That could go two ways. One, that could help me, or two, that could totally make things worse. And I don't want to get high. It's allowed here, by the way. It's legal here, so before anyone, like, yeah. I don't know what to do. It's just constant. It's just constant struggles. It'd be nice to just be able to, like, relax, like a whole day, sleep in a whole day, relax a whole day. Not just a day though, like a week, a month. Just do what you want. But, money makes that difficult. Mental health makes that difficult. Physical health makes that difficult. By the way, if you guys didn't know, I'm still dealing with my ear shit, too. I was just gonna say, that's almost a year. It is a year, because it's October. It started in October. It's over a year. It started in October, the beginning of October, last year. Wow. So I've been dealing with this ear stuff for a whole year. Wow. Anyways, I'm done. That's all. Bye. Peace.